Now, Cleveland closely following a story unfolding in Ashland and Richland counties. 3 women found murdered in seemingly quiet neighborhoods, and police think the same man is responsible for all 3 deaths.
Now, the story unfolding there has similarities to both the Anthony Sowell and the Ariel Castro cases, and we wanted to know why. So the Now's Lauren Wilson went digging for answers. Lauren is live now in Ashland, and you learned knowing your neighbors could make all the difference in the world here.
That's right. The houses where all of the 3 bodies that were found were all in neighborhoods surrounded by other homes and businesses, but seemingly no one noticed what was going on. And that, experts tell me, can mean all the difference between life or death for you or someone you know. You probably see them pulling out every morning, but do you really know your neighbors?
I know my neighbor directly next door, but really other than that, I don't know anyone on the street.
If you're like Kristen Crone, you're not alone.
This is pervasive across our country.
A recent study from the think tank City Lab found 1/3 of Americans say they have never interacted with their neighbors. And experts at Ashland University I spoke with tell me our busy lives are partly to blame.
Neighborhood of the past oftentimes was centered around an industry, so people who lived in a neighborhood had a lot of shared things in common.
But are we completely oblivious?
Regardless of how cohesive you are with your neighbors, what you do observe are patterns of behaviors.
Kristen Crone lives just down the street from the abandoned home where 2 bodies were found, and she tells me people might see something suspicious, but more than likely just keep moving.
I think everyone kind of keeps to themselves. I think Ashland is thought of as this quaint little friendly family town, but in reality, when you get down to it, you don't know who's living across from you.
Less than a mile away, though, these women who live on a completely different street tell me that they are the opposite.
It's still a close-knit neighborhood. I mean, you know everybody on the street, even other streets. We all, we can sit out on our front yard and watch the kids play, and it's very safe feeling.
That kind of common interest that social work expert Michael Vermont tells me can be a big step in the right direction.
People you have enhanced communications with results in those people, then you're going to be less fearful that you're invading their privacy.
But there are no guarantees.
Even when we did know our neighbors very well, that doesn't mean that crimes like these weren't committed.
Now, Vermont also told me one step in just breaking out of your comfort zone is just going up to your neighbors and talking to them while you catch them outside and strike up conversation. You never know where that could lead. In Ashland, for the Now, I'm Lauren Wilson.
All good advice, Lauren. Thank you. Still to come on